I thought Ms. Vale is joking when saying I have no empathy to modern challenges. However, the moment she asked me to her independent initiative in collaboration with HR, I pointed out an opening to attract attention. I did sign the form, consent agreements without reading the small print, just to impress, as I had no idea I would never see Jake again.
Then, the following morning, I awoke to a weird perfume of jasmine and the rustling of satin sheets. My fingers were thin, my voice low, and when I stumbled to the mirror, I saw a woman with red hair, in slinky nightgown, was staring back, fearful. My pulse was beating fast. This was not a dream. I was another one, someone beautiful. Miss Vale didn't flinch when she saw me. "Welcome, Jasmine," she said coolly. "Now you'll understand." No explanation beyond that. She tossed me heels and a bodycon dress, smiling at my awkward steps. My first lesson? Learn to be composed while the world stares. Feminine grace wasn't optional, it was demanded. I was abruptly put into a new position, and now the front of the rebranding of the company. Social media, marketing dinners, being in the public. Clients did not neglect me anymore. They would listen, and listen to me when I talked, definitely when I was wearing red. I now learned that power took more than one form. It sparkled now. The first week I cried, not in fear, but in confusion. Why did I love the way it felt to feel I was seen, to be adored, to be heard? So why was falling on lipstick so armored? I did not want Jake, yet I did want him. Jasmine was full of a fire, a purpose, and the more I lived through her life, the less I wanted to pay it back. Miss Vale took me to lunch one afternoon. "You feel it, don't you? The cost of being her, and the strength, too." I nodded. We didn't speak more. I understood now how she'd become who she was. Being a woman in power wasn't just business. It was survival, grace, and style in perfect balance. I began to write at night. Jasmine way of thinking, apprehensions, dreams. She was not a mask, she was me. I started flirting with impunity, laughing openly, being curvaceous, being pretty-voiced, being elegant. The empathy project was successful, as I no longer had to be fake. Jasmine was intact. When HR offered to reverse the transformation, I hesitated. "Are you sure you want to go back?" Miss Vale asked, almost gently. My hand trembled over the form. Jake was who I had been. Jasmine was who I had become. And Jasmine had a future filled with beauty, power, and authenticity. I rejected the reversal, not out of rebellion, but peace. It is something I had learned that Jake could never have possibly learned. The ability to feel confident in an act that exposes you, respect achieved because of changing. It was neither manhood nor womanhood, but rather a matter of how to actually comprehend both. I was now more than before. I am now running Clyden & Wells' image team worldwide. The men listen. I am respected by the women, nor louder, but clearer. Jasmine is not only a name, it represents a process, a development. Jasmine clings just faintly still in the office, like a secret common between the old me and the new me. Sometimes, I go by my old desk and grin. An abandoned data analyst used to sit there and was deprived of what he could become. However, now, I walk into every room in heels which no longer hurt, and a voice that has a purpose, and know exactly who I am. And I would not swap Jasmine with any other thing in the world.
Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe.